Hi, Robin Miles here from InspireMe Consulting. Just want to do a quick video to give you a bit more of an overview about me, who I'm about, and what I do as such. So, I've got a really diverse career. Started by doing aid work in Africa, realizing that I could give more back to society by studying civil engineering, and worked on major infrastructure projects, and did 4 years in the Reserve Army in the UK training officers. So they've done a whole variety of kind of leadership things. And then ultimately worked on these major infrastructure projects, which were about movement for innovation, doing things differently, more collaboratively. And that's ultimately what got me brought over to Australia. Originally so I've been a project director on multi-billion infrastructure projects on behalf of the contractor, the client, the consultant. So saw everything from all the different lenses. And I also studied the Harvard negotiation project theory of collaboration, negotiation, and positive influence, and implemented that in an executive role on the projects and in the teams and the organizations I worked with, and had a lot of success with that. So I was following very much the kind of executive kind of career path as such, and then had a young family, and my two children had disabilities, and all wasn't well at home at all. Had a wife very much in need of support, and the children obviously the same as well. So that's where I transitioned to going into consultancy and set up InspireMe in the first place. And really, it just brought together all the things that I was doing without the operational kind of responsibilities of it, which is kind of nice, to be honest. So now what do I do? So I work with executives and leaders who are in transition, both personally and professionally, or to take them to the next level of performance, whatever they're wanting to achieve. So that's a journey that I continue to, that's what I work on in the coaching. I continue to do some international work. It's going to be interesting in the world environment with that. But yeah, I do international work still via Zoom and these things of webinars for the Harvard Negotiation Project Theory. So I train the international partners of Deloitte, for instance, particularly in Australia, do that for partners and directors, and big other organizations like ExxonMobil and BHP and businesses like that. Get my hands dirty as well, doing facilitation and issue resolution. So I'm very much in the mix with things as well. So there's a broad, what I say to people is it's just like I bring all those corporate execution skills, but apply them to helping individual get unstuck. That's kind of one of the core things that I really do. So that's a little bit about me personally. Finally, live in Byron Bay, which is pretty hard for those people that know Byron Bay. So yeah, get to live in the hinterland of Byron Bay. Kids are doing super well now. The move up here was to support them in a lot of ways as well. And yeah, 2 kids, 2 dogs, and constantly balancing life, the challenges that has, and supporting people. So that's a little bit about me, just to kind of do a bit of a fast start with things. Looking forward to catching up with you. Any questions on anything, always happy to answer them, and look forward to connecting. Cheers. Bye now.